With all the focus on materialism, it can be easy to lose touch with the true spirit of the season. To help keep us grounded to the real meaning of the holiday, Susan Barocas, founding director of the Jewish Food Experience, is going to make her favorite Latke recipe with a twist to celebrate the spirit of Hanukkah and the unity of spirit in all faiths. So we're already cooking with oil, huh, Susan?
We are, because oil is very symbolic of this holiday. Today we're using safflower oil, which takes high heat and has lots of vitamin E. Avocado oil is good, coconut oil, anything that's a healthy oil that can take the high heat, and about 4 minutes on each side. Hanukkah is the first holiday recorded of a battle for religious freedom. And what happened was when the Israelites went back to the temple 2,000 years ago, they found it wrecked. And there was no oil for the eternal light. And the eternal light is always supposed to be lit, even today, over our holy books. In the Ark. They couldn't find it. They scrounged around. They found one little teeny vial of it, of this very sacred oil that could last for 1 day only. And they needed 8 days to make more. And what happened, the miracle, was that that vial lasted for the 8 days needed. So we celebrate Hanukkah for 8 days.
For 8 days?
8 days. And we cook with oil.
Now, I don't know that much about Hanukkah other than the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song, which I enjoy
Me too.
quite a bit. So tell me, so why latkes on Hanukkah?
Well, latkes are basically came about from the Eastern European tradition, and what you had left in the middle of winter already, in December, would be potatoes in the cellar. So latkes are usually potato. However, these days they've gotten much more creative.
Got it. And we have sweet potatoes here,
We're doing
right?
actually yams.
Yams.
Technically they're yams.
Technically, yes.
Yes, and apple.
Okay.
And then we also...
And you just grated them up?
I grated them. You grate them. You can use your food processor, which makes it like very, very quick.
Very easy.
And you grate the apples and yams together, and then your dry ingredients are the coconut flour and potato starch and flax. Ground flax, which is the substitute for the eggs.
For the eggs, yeah. You
eggs.
said this is the first vegan latke you've ever done.
Right, that's the twist on this. I love sweet potato latkes.
You like twists.
It's my first time making it vegan.
And so, how did you switch the flaxseed with the egg?
Basically, what you do is you're doing a 1-to-3 ratio. So I have I wanted 3 eggs, so I did 3 tablespoons of flaxseed and 9 tablespoons of warm water, and you let it sit for about 15 minutes. It becomes very gelatinous.
Oh, and it gets quite gelatinous.
Right. And then potato starch, if you were doing these with white potatoes, you wouldn't need to add the starch. But the sweet potatoes don't have much starch, so I added back. Right, added it back in.
Okay.
And then it's seasoned with cumin and curry and fresh ground ginger and a little baking powder, salt, and pepper.
It smells
and
so
coconut
good.
Milk.
Coconut milk?
Coconut milk and coconut flour.
So no dairy, like no regular milk?
This is a gluten-free,
coconut milk.
no dairy, vegan.
Just for me.
Just for you.
Shouldn't have.
Absolutely. And
so you said there's a little hint of ginger in there.
There is fresh grated ginger.
Okay, and we're serving it with applesauce, is that right?
Yes, it's
Is
traditionally.
that traditional?
It's traditionally, again, there'd be apples in the cellar at this time of year.
Nice.
In your cold storage. So, and homemade applesauce. Once you do homemade applesauce, you're never going back. It's so good. I've left it a little chunky, and you'll get to taste it in just a moment when you're ready.
And so we're cooking in oil, and so that's the spiritual element of it. So if you're not Jewish, like I'm not Jewish, but how do I connect to, when I'm enjoying my holidays and, we're enjoying it? Is this a way for us to sort of connect to the unifying factor of all, like the miracles of God or Spirit? Or?
I think that's true. It's the fact of the miracles. One was that the Maccabees, this little band, won against the Greek Assyrians.
Right.
And the other is that the oil lasted. So it was this miracle of light. And this is also called the Festival of Lights.
Nice.
And every night we light one more candle. So the first night is one,
and that's why there's 8 candles?
There's 8 plus 9, the helper candle that actually lights the other candles.
So can I make one?
That would be great. Here you go. Let me scoop out. Ready?
This is my first
We're
latke.
Crunch it together.
It's my first time, Mary.
Your first time. There you go. Just crunch it, yeah, and try to make it. Oh, you don't even need.
I just watch you.
done.
How is that? And then I
Beautifully
just drop
done.
it in. And because the heat's so high, you don't get breakage. Let's try it. Let's
wanna try
dig
one?
in. I'm ready. I
All
love
right.
these plates. They're so.
Thank you. These are from Turkey. You want
Turkey?
to grab the applesauce.
Okay.
And let me give you one that's probably not quite as hot here. Okay. Oh, it's still warm. There's a spoon.
And I can
You
just
could grab a spoon. Yep. And
dip it on.
Yes. You can put it right
Can
on.
I eat it like a, yeah.
You can eat it with your fingers, although I gave you a lot of applesauce there.
That's okay.
And this
Maybe
is-
I'll just do a little bit.
You could use the spoon.
Oh, this looks, my mouth is watering.
Well, let's
And as
hope.
Bianca knows, that's always a good sign.
The taste test. So, and it's, these are so healthy.
Oh, wow. Those are dynamite.
Good.
Really good. I
Good.
love the sweetness from the yams and the apple. You can really taste that ginger.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Thank you. And
So this is what I've been missing all these years.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have known? Mary.
Well, and if you're from other traditions, you might be eating leek patties, like my ancestors in Turkey ate leeks a lot, so leek patties. Or donuts in Israel, they're really big on sufganiyot, jelly donuts that are fried. So it's all, just as long as you're using oil
You're
and
good to go.
celebrating the miracle of
miracle.
religious freedom and the light,
I like that.
it's really
Religious
lovely.
freedom is such an American concept.
Yes,
Or at least we've adopted it.
yes, yes.
Okay. Was this why I say l'chaim?
Well, usually that's with wine, but if
Oh.
you are welcome to do it with a latke.
We flip it up here, right?
I like that.
Well,
L'chaim,
Susan,
always good.
it's always good to see you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks for sharing.
You're very welcome.
Well, up next, it's Hawaii time. Warm up on the beaches of Maui and join us for an excursion to the lavender fields of upcountry. Stay with us. It's beautiful. Ah!
Oh,
Son of a gun! Oh! This seems a
out,
little
too
pejorative.
pushy.
Yes.
Yes, you will.
We'll probably use it, but.
Right.